was a big one. So I appreciate Kyle putting that together for the community, not just in Charleston. I'm sure we had folks from around Charleston come and participate in that, but we served 200 families. And so I want to thank all of our youth and adults, yes, for helping. Very significant time right now, so it was very timely. So again, thank you for putting that together, Kyle. And then also, I want to thank those ladies who helped with the food at the Back to the Crew event. That is a special event celebrating first responders. And this year we honored the Henry Franklin family there at the event. So it was a very touching ceremony. And again, thank our ladies for helping with the food and assisting in that way. The church, our church, sponsored first responder devotionals. So we were able to give our law enforcement medical agencies a personal devotional for them to have with them during their day, and hopefully that will continue to minister to them in light of their different work experiences and situations. So again, thank you for your support in that regard. We're able to do that through your gifts, your tithes, and your offerings, so we're able to provide items such as that. And then also, let's see, for those who assisted, ladies who assisted with the meal for the family of Margie Jones, had a wonderful celebration of life service for her. And so I want to thank all of you ladies for helping minister to the family in that regard. So we had the funeral, we go to the graveside, and then we're able to bring the family back here to have a meal. And that's always a wonderful, soothing moment and an encouraging moment, helping them to transition into that next step of life, just getting back to normal without her presence, abiding with them. So again, thank you all for doing that. That note, so Sunday mornings we usually have plenty of volunteers back there on the computer to help with that. During the week, when we have something like a funeral during the day, most of those volunteers on Sunday mornings work or go to school. They're just not available. All right, so this past Friday, basically, that put me on the computer back there to get things a little bit structured. It was not pretty, okay? So I would love, the Lord would love some volunteers, some of you retired folks, okay, to just learn a little bit about that computer. It's not hard once you know what you're doing. But when you're learning what you're doing on the fly, it's not fun. But if you would be willing to learn and just some basics about the computer back there and helping, run some music, play some music on YouTube and stuff like that. I know it sounds, but it's not that hard. But if you'd be willing to do that, please contact me and let me know, because we are in need when we have special events during the day to have assistance back there on that computer. We have help with the sound, but when it comes to computer, we need help there. So if and I know some of you are computer savvy, you have smartphones, you have smartwatches, so don't sit there and say, I can never do that. You're doing it already. So we just need you to commit and be available, and we have opportunities like that. It's a great ministry to the family. I had to transition a file of slides that were put together on a Microsoft programming to an Apple. We run Apple, and it was not fun. So if you're willing to learn and help in situations like that, that would be greatly appreciated. And like I said, a wonderful ministry to the family. It worked out. Everything went great. It was by the divine power of God that it happened. Definitely not my smarts. But anyway, again, thank you to those who helped assist with the funeral for the Jones family. And then also during that time, we had some men out there. I don't know if you noticed, but we are going to have a prayer garden here on the corner of the empty lot that God blessed us with. And it's going to be a great, there's a picture of it there, a great ministry, a great quiet place to minister to people, especially in light of visitations or funeral services, just to come and hang out, or just during the week to have a lunch, to come and sit down there by the cross. And I'm going to invite Mr. Eddie Barnhill. He's our director of our mission team, to come and speak about the prayer garden.
So just a quick update where we are. You can see the upright to the cross. We got that put in Friday, and it will withstand probably a 200-mile hurricane. There is plenty of concrete at the bottom of that. The next phase will be putting the cross beam on, okay, in the upper part of that. It'll stick up some 25 feet above ground. This is a pretty good rendition of what it's going to look like. So in the corner there will be bricks, 4 by 8 bricks, 3 lines, 20 spaces per line. And so we will be selling these bricks for $100 to help offset the cost and expense of doing this. So the bricks will be $100. You can honor a past Sunday school teacher, a past family member, a current family member, we don't care who they are, it's $100 a brick, okay? We just need money. Next week, we'll have order forms back here. In the back, there's the drawing there. You can see that, and there's a sample of the brick right in front of it. And so our plan is to have those order forms next week. And anyway, it's going to be a great addition, and we've already had some gospel conversations just from the work we've been doing. And so I just hope that leads to more opportunities, even for you. When someone says, "What are you doing?" So, let me tell you about it, and just ask them if they know the Lord and go from there. Okay, thank you.
And we're going to be opening that up to the community as well. And I've already had several responses from our community wanting to be a part of that. So, yes, it's a great way just to memorialize someone or place it there in honor of someone as well. And like I said, it's going to, I'm so delighted once I saw the rendering of the drawing and the sketch. I just fell in love with it. So it's going to be a great ministry to this community and to people in need, just to have a moment to go and sit down and have a lunch break there in a quiet place and to meditate or possibly to pray. They might have a crisis going on in their life. So great opportunity there. I hope that you'll participate in placing a memorial stone or a stone in honor of someone as well. One more thing. I want to welcome our new association director and his wife, who are visiting with us this morning, John and Redonda Sedgwick. So if y'all would stand, welcome those folks. Said they moved down here from Illinois. They actually live in the community, so we're excited about that. And they've been visiting with us on Wednesday nights and some Sunday nights, and so we're excited to have them here during worship as well. So thank you for coming and blessing us this morning especially. A few other things related to our schedule for this week. Of course, we, as you can see, we're finishing up our collection for our Operation Christmas Child shoe boxes. At the end of the service, we will be praying over the shoe boxes, inviting you to come down and lay hands on the boxes and pray over them, and then we will be shipping them out. So there is a global missions team. We'll be loading them up out the door here. That's the usual way it's done. There will be a global missions team meeting after that. So global missions team, mission project, loading the boxes. So stick around to help load the boxes, and then we'll have our meeting at our regular place. So be mindful of that. And of course, Save. We only have 2 more Save outreaches left for the year. So that's this afternoon and next Sunday afternoon. So come and join us at 4 o'clock in the gym. And we're visiting in our local communities here, neighborhoods. And then also this afternoon at 6 will be the first Children's Christmas Program practice. Christmas pageant, it's that time. Yes, it's exciting. And you're like, wow, Christmas is so far away. No, it's not. So practice starts this evening at 6. If you, Lindsay asked me to inform, if you cannot make it, if your child cannot be here tonight, just contact her and let her know that you're interested. You're interested in your children participating, just so that she knows and she is aware. So that'd be grateful. And then we met last Tuesday evening and had a fish fry and saw the first installment of our men's Bible study on Tuesday mornings at 6 a.m., Man Church Bible Study, and we're talking about boldness. And so, guys, I encourage you to come at 6:15 on Tuesday mornings. We gather in the chapel and enjoy a time of Bible study and really be inspired to be bold in your faith. And then, of course, this Wednesday night is business meeting, so that's our monthly activity. We moved it back a week because of Miss Stephanie Grimes being with us as our music director, and hopefully we'll be looking to invite her to stay with us. So we're excited about that. And then, of course, next Sunday, we will be observing the Lord's Supper. So please plan to come and be a part of that special time that takes place in the life of our church. One last thing, again, on the back there. If you're interested in dedicating a child during the parent-child dedication, that's the first Sunday of December that we'll be doing that during the morning service. So please contact me and let me know about that. I think that's everything. Wow, I may have some air to preach with a little bit later. So I'm going to sit down and take a break. But anyway, I'm just teasing. But no, I'm going to invite you to please stand as we go into our worship time together.
Now I'm on. Good morning, church. All right, we are going to start this morning with Word of God Speak by Mercy Me. Let me hear you sing out.
Finding myself at a loss for words. And the funny thing is, it's okay. The last thing I need is to be heard, but to hear what you would say. Word of God speak. Would you pour down like rain, washing my eyes to see your majesty, to be still and know that you're in this place. Please let me stay and rest in your holiness. Word of God speak. Finding myself